Everybody, today I'm here to talk to you about the commanders and about those programmers commanding and giving orders. It's a threefold game. There's three parties in this whole equation. There's the commander, there's the command, and there's the commanded. And back in them days, in their wars, there was a chain of command. And it still exists, I think. I'm not an army man. And I'm fucking glad I'm not an army man, by the way. I don't really dig war. But there was this chain of command. And I started to ponder in my mind, why do human beings kill each other in wars? Well, if you kill somebody, he cannot no longer take commands and he can no longer execute those commands. Maybe the reason why we obey orders, in a sense, when we look at war, kill each other there, it's because we want the other to not obey. You understand? You obey to make the other not obey. It's a really fucked up calculation, but so is with programming. Think about programming now. Programmers, on the other hand, they don't have to command a human being, because human beings are always a bit flaky, finicky. They might obey the command one day, but some other day they just won't do it. So we invented computers. And if you don't know this, the roots of the internet, the history of the internet, it was actually a military endeavor, the ARPANET, where it started from. And computers, they probably had warring purposes back in them days, and of course still do. Computer programmers, their challenge is to not make the human being on the other side or obey the command, but to make the computer execute that command. And if the programmer's programming doesn't work on the computer, the programmer has to figure out why that's so. And sometimes not even the programmer can figure out why that's so. If the programmer makes a machine, or if the computers are machines that have no free will in themselves, can be just commanded to do whatever in the frame of you understanding that. If you understand the computer, then you can make it do stuff. It's very much like with arts. When you make a painting, you have to be able to bend that paint to your will. And sometimes the paint has its own will, so to say. It's in the material.